Sixth graders, we are here today in the foldable that we have hopefully gotten ready. If not, just go ahead and write these into your next page in your math journal. Today we are working on triangle classification. So this is our first lesson of our Unit 5, which is over geometry. And we're going to talk about how we can classify triangles, because there are two ways. We can classify them by their sides, or we can classify them by their angles. And they're kind of related, and we'll show you that here in a second. So I'm going to go to my next page, which is just the inside of this foldable. Okay, so this is what my foldable looks like when it's all opened up. So we're going to go ahead and just draw a picture for each and kind of talk about what it means. So first, we're going to start out over on our sides. So at the top, our first one that we talked about here is a scalene. So we're going to talk about it and draw a picture. Now, a scalene triangle, the way to describe this is it has no sides are equal. So no sides equal. And so if we went ahead to draw a scalene, now I know yours is not going to be perfect, mine is not going to be perfect either, but we're going to get the gist of it here. So this triangle, when you draw it, before you draw it, listen to what I'm saying. It has to have 3 different lengths for each side. So I go ahead and I show you that by doing this, okay? This is marking that this is one length. This one is a different length. And this side is a third length. So these little dashes just mean that none of them are equal. Now, a result of this also, and I'm just going to put it underneath, is if no sides are equal, then no angles are equal either. So when we go ahead and draw this also, then that makes this angle one measurement, this angle is a different measurement, and this angle is a third measurement. So you can show it on the sides or the angles. They're all different. Our next one is isosceles. So we are doing isosceles. Now with isosceles, instead of no sides being equal, this one we say that 2 sides are equal. So 2 sides are going to be the same, and then the third side is going to be different. So 2 sides are equal. How we remember this is sometimes we say the word eyes. We have 2 eyes. So since we have 2 eyes, which we kind of say at the beginning, isosceles, eyes, there's 2, and 2 are the same. So when we go ahead and draw this one over here, let's go ahead and draw it. Sorry, my triangles are not perfect. So on this one, this side is the same as this side. So we're going to mark them both with just 1 dash because that means that they're equal. And this one is different. Now, just like with isosceles, it had no sides equal, so no angles were equal. Well, on this one, if 2 sides are equal, then 2 of my angles, so 2 of my angles are equal. However many sides are equal, that many angles are equal. So on this one, let's do this angle is equal to this angle, and this one is a second different angle. Okay, our last one. We've done isosceles, we've done scalene, and then at the bottom here, we have equilateral. Now, as you can probably guess from our pattern here, we had no sides that are equal, 2 sides that are equal, and now we have all 3 of our sides are equal. So all sides are equal. And just like our pattern with our angles, if all of our sides are equal now, then all angles are equal. So this one's pretty easy to draw here. We're gonna like try and get as close to perfect as we can here. Okay, good. So now this side, and this side are all the same. So we mark them with just one dash, showing that they're the same. And also the angles are going to all be the same. So this is the same degrees on each angle. Now, since we're going to learn this here soon, but since our angles add up to be 180 in a triangle, if all three of these sides are equal, then in an equilateral, all angles have to be 60 degrees. They have to be, because 60, 120, 180. That's the only way that they can all be equal. So now this is based on the sides, and we talked a little bit about the angles, but now we're going to go over and we're going to look at just the angles and how we classify them, because they're different vocabulary words. So our first way to classify based on angles is an acute. Now, I have funny ways of remembering these, but I think acute, like a cute little angle. So when I say a cute little angle, all of our angles are less than 90, so they're small, like a cute little thing. So they're all going to be small. So let's put that over here. All angles are less than 90 degrees. So there's not any that are bigger than 90 degrees. So if I were to draw this, I could draw, for instance, an equilateral triangle, because we just learned that an equilateral has all of them with 60, and so that would make it less than 90. So just like we did over there, these angles are all 60. They're all small little angles. So this is acute and equilateral. Now, our next one after acute is going to be our right. So a right triangle, most of you have already kind of heard this term, I'm thinking, in 5th grade, but a right triangle has one triangle that is exactly 90 degrees. So one angle equals 90 degrees. So I would start this triangle by doing a perfect L, because that is my right angle, and then I can kind of just connect it. I'm going to use a different color. Then I can kind of connect it from there. So you'll see this one down here is my 90 degree. Whenever you see that little box, that means it's 90 degrees, so this would be a right triangle. Now also be thinking, I just made another type of triangle, so it's right, but also this side and this side look to be the same length. So since those two sides are the same, two sides, eyes, isosceles. So this one is also isosceles. I spelled that wrong. Oh no, I didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot that E. Isosceles and right. Now down here, our last one is going to be obtuse. Obtuse. Obtuse is kind of easy to remember to me, because obtuse just sounds big. Like if something's obtuse, that sounds like it would be bigger. So when we're talking about the angle, then one angle is greater than 90. So we had one angle that was all angles were less than 90 for acute. One angle equals 90 for right, and obtuse is going to be one angle is bigger than 90. So we're going to start out drawing this one by doing a wide open angle. So you can see right here, I made a big angle. It's bigger than my L. It's like stretched out, and then the other side just connects those two. So this one would have to be bigger than 90. Now also be thinking on this one, it looks like all of my sides are different lengths. So it's obtuse because of this angle, but it is also scalene because each side length is different. So it's scalene and obtuse. So each triangle, you'll notice when we go through this, has two classifications. You can pick the one based on the sides and the one based on the angle. They can't be like obtuse and right. That's not possible. So you pick, when we're looking at this all together, you can pick one from the left side and you pick one from the right side. Never can you pick two from one column here. Like I can't pick, oh, this triangle is scalene and isosceles. Nope, it has to be one from my left side over here and one from my right side over here. And that's what you guys will do on your homework. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you soon. Adios.